I would really like a cup of green tea right now. You seem to have a lot in common with Miss Kirisame. You're both in your own little worlds. Well, how else am I supposed to remain calm? That may be true, but do you really have to act like you're holding a cup all the time? You could say I'm a tea devotee. Have it your way then. She's pretty pushy for her client. But anyway, with an undefeated attorney defending me, I'm sure this will be all over in a second and I'll be free in the blink of an eye, right? Do I look like a miracle worker, Miss Kochiya, to you? Unfortunately, I was unable to find any conclusive evidence. Looks like I was getting my hopes up. You're not going to boost your newspaper circulation like that. Please believe me when I say I was trying my hardest for the benefit of my newspaper. So does that mean I shouldn't believe anything else you do? The trial for Rainbow Hawker is now in session. Have both sides made their preparation? I want to see the evidence again. A piece of it and a perfect... Okay. Preparations complete, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Now, your opening statement, Miss Knowledge, if you please. Understood. I wonder how she's going to handle this. This is the prosecution's opening statement. The charges are personal injury. The victim is Miss Suika Ibiki. The defendant is Miss Rainbow Hakure. At a party on the night of the 6th, the defendant prepared a special kind of sake for the victim, who then imbibed. I have no idea if I said that right. Due to the effects of the sake, the victim is currently unconscious. The bottle containing the sake the victim consumed was weaker than the defendant though, so it did not result in a more serious condition. The defendant's action to eliminate the victim was unexcusable. That is why prosecution claims a severe punishment is in order. That is all. Wow, she seems even more enthusiastic than the last time. Oh, I see. You seem to have more fight in your spirit this time, Miss Knowledge. Please pardon my zeal. Now, if the defendant will approach the stand. Defendant, your name and occupation. Oh, this is ridiculous. You all know who I am. It is simply for the record, your name and occupation. Well, fine, if I have to. Rainbow Hakure. I'm the Hakure Shrine Maiden. I think that's what I am, anyway. It's true you don't perform much of what a normal Shrine Maiden usually does. However, you are the only being at your shrine who does perform shrine-related duties. And you are an adherent to the Shinto belief. What is your opinion, Your Honor? Yes, I believe that is acceptable. Shrine Maiden was originally used as a nickname. That applies to our defendant as well. Shut it! The only people who need to know what I do are me, myself, and I. She took that pretty well. In any case, you are the one who served Miss Ibiki the sake that resulted in her comatose state, correct? Well, I know I poured her sake, but I don't really know what kinds I gave her that night. I just grabbed whatever bottle happened to be within reach. That's what anyone would say. However, we were able to find evidence and a witness. But it seems that the evidence for this case is extremely scarce. As long as the evidence proves the defendant guilty, that is all that matters. And as there was a witness, I believe there will be no problem. Very well then. Please show your witness into the courtroom. There is no need to be impatient, Your Honor. What do you mean? May I show the plaintiff into the room first? That seems like an odd request. Isn't she supposed to be comatose? The victim, yes, but the plaintiff has asked to represent her in her place. And of course, she has testimony too. Oh, in that case, please allow her in. At once. Oh, good day, and how's everyone doing? What? How unusual for you to be here. Well, I'm only here because Suika asked me to take her place. Should I give my name and occupation too? Yukari Yakumo. My occupation is simply doing as I please. Not a very specific job description. A life about decisions is not terribly amusing, don't you think so? Sorry, but my entire being is devoted to decisions. Can we move on, Your Honor? Oh, excuse me. Miss Yukari Yakumo, you have an important message from the victim. It's not for me to decide if it's important or not, though. It is important, and I would like for you to share it with the court now. If that is your decision, I was absolutely positive Momiji was going to be first. It looks like this trial is off to a flying start. I heard from Suika there is a kind of sake that is a natural enemy of the Oni. Are you finished already? Yes, Your Honor. Will you cross-examine Miss Shameimaru? Yes, I will. I just know she's doing this on purpose. Oh, it's not like I exactly have much other options when it comes to this shit, so I might as well save. So what kind of sake is this? I don't know. Huh? Not even Suika knew the brand name or anything like that. You don't say. I would appreciate it if you withheld these groundless questions, Miss Shameimaru. Wow, she's going all out today. Yes, understood. I believe the sake she mentioned is our smoking gun in this case. That is a rather straightforward name. It is without a doubt an Oni killer. Oh, so is that what the brand was called? This is what turned Miss Suika Ibiki into the victim. Is she dead? Despite the intimidating name, it cannot actually murder anyone. Oh, I see, but if one is aware of its strength, yes, that proof would be persuasive enough. Please wait just a moment. What is it, Miss Shameimaru? It has not been established yet that Miss Ibiki actually drank the sake. And besides, there was a lot of drinking going on. We have no idea who drank that. What? That is indeed true. Any objections, Miss Knowledge? What is with that smug smile? I had anticipated you bringing up that subject, which is why I have prepared a witness. That is the same witness you mentioned earlier, yes? The same. Then please bring her into the room. Hey, isn't she the defense attorney's assistant? Just what happened? This is an unusual scene. Order in the court. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes. Witness, were you listening? What? Name and occupation. I'm so very sorry. I'm Momiji Inubashi. My occupation is Aya's assistant? Why do we have so many involved in this case who are uncertain about their livelihoods? Mere coincidence, Your Honor. Anyway, that will do. However, it is okay for the defense assistant to give testimony? There should be no problems. The prosecution has determined that she has good character, adequate knowledge, and is not planning anything underhanded. If the prosecution accepts her, then the court shall as well. Now, may we move on to her testimony? Witness, begin your testimony. Yes, right away. What I saw. When I arrived, the party had already started. I was asked to make a delivery there. That's when I saw Miss Hakare pouring sake for Miss Ibiki. I think it was from the bottle submitted as evidence. Nothing terribly suspicious about this testimony. Isn't it decisive enough? The prosecution believes so. However, I do not. There's still a possibility she may be mistaken, so I wish to cross-examine her. Unlikely, but you may begin. I didn't think it would look like this bad. I didn't think it would look this bad so soon. Alright, let's press on. Kinda weird to do it on our home girl, but we gotta do what we gotta do. At what point did you arrive? I think about 2 or 3 hours before it ended. How did you estimate that? There must have been at least that much time left since I went to the party because I was asked to make a delivery there. Delivery? Yes. What did you deliver? What the current case is about sake? Did it include that bottle too? Yes, it certainly seems that way. I didn't know specifically what I was delivering. I think I can get some more information from her. Should I press harder? Press. What? I'm interested to see. Was the sake the only thing you delivered? This could help out. Might give us more details into other stuff. Did you deliver anything else? Yes, beside the sake, I was also asked to deliver the snacks. There were a lot of bags, but they were made light enough for me to manage. I think I can get some more information from her. Should I press harder? Press. Who were the people involved? Who did you deliver it to? I delivered it directly to Miss Hakare. I was told to do so by... Who? Miss Morchika of Korindo. It seemed that Miss Hakare had ordered sake from the human village through him. Provisions, huh? I guess yes. Why didn't you know the... Why you didn't know the contents? Why didn't you know what you were delivering? It was all wrapped up in paper. All I knew that there were bottles. Oh, I see now. Oh, no. The same thing. Alright, don't press. We already got information. That's when I saw Miss Hakare pouring sake from Miss Ibiki. That seems strange. That was the sake you had just delivered, wasn't it? Well, the moment I handed it up to her, Miss Ibiki says, "Smells like you got another good bottle there. Reimu, hurry up and give me a taste of that." So Miss Hakare didn't hesitate at all. She said, yeah, took off the wrapper and poured her a big cup of its contents. Why were you watching for that long? I was still holding the other bags. I didn't want to leave them in the open air, so I was waiting until I could ask Miss Hakare to take them. How very polite of you. Ah, thank you very much, Your Honor. Wow, so this is what I feel like to be praised. I think it was from the same bottle submitted as evidence. Are you sure about that? Well, now that you mention it, Miss Hakare didn't remove the wrapping paper entirely, so I never saw the whole bottle clearly. But Miss Knowledge recognized the bottle as soon as she saw it, so I think it's the same one. For the record, when Detective Izai confiscated the bottle, she also received confirmation? Weird. I'm not sure if it's a typo or whatever. Confirmation from those who helped clean up after the party. So I declare now that beyond a shadow of a doubt, the bottle in her testimony is directly connected to the bottle in evidence. Very well, I shall keep that in mind. You don't appear to be making such progress, Miss Shameimaru. What will you do? If I don't do anything, we'll lose for sure. Present evidence. Your Honor, the defense would like to present important evidence. Oh, important evidence, you say? That would be this. First, I need to point out there may be the possibility of mistaken identity. Save here, just as a backup. There you go. And what is this bottle? It's just as it looks, a simple bottle. We already took this bottle into account, however, its contents were not what affected the victim. Exactly, that is what is so important. What? Now, take a look at this wrapping paper. I found this in a trash bin at Hakare Shrine. Wrapping paper? Ah! You seem to understand what I'm getting at. What did our witness just testify? Miss Hakare poured Miss Ibiki's sake from this bottle without completely unwrapping it. And since this bottle is very similar in shape and size to the Oni Killer bottle, this wrapping paper could have belonged to it instead. Ah! Why, yes, you're right. If both bottles were only partially unwrapped, it would be very difficult to tell them apart. Oh, even with all that training, our investigators still overlooked something? What do you think, Your Honor? The defense believes we should request further verification in the validity of the prosecution's evidence. Yes, of course. Miss Knowledge, can the prosecution provide such proof at this time? Unfortunately, we are unable to do so. However, we do have another witness. I see. While they are connected to this event as well, we decided to have Miss Inobashu testify first as there was a greater chance she was more reliable. However, we were unable to reach our goal of a guilty verdict with her testimony alone. May we have some time to fully prepare our next witness? I suppose so. Even with the defense objection, they still have not completely proven the defendant's innocence, so we shall continue this trial tomorrow. The prosecution will search for any remaining evidence and prepare the witness of which they spoke. And if the defense wishes to prove their witness innocent, please continue to take the measures necessary to accomplish this. Acknowledge, Your Honor. Understood, Your Honor. And with that, today's trial is over.